What's up, YouTube? It's Jermaine back with another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about another video that I made talking about Uber and Enterprise. So I hear a lot of people say that this new Uber and Enterprise relationship is a bad idea for drivers. However, I'm going to repeat myself just a little bit. This is not a good deal for everyone, okay? If you are a full-time Uber driver, you should not rent a car for Enterprise unless maybe your car is in the shop for a week, or, I don't know, maybe that would be a good reason to rent a car for Enterprise. But if you have your own car, you probably won't need to rent an Enterprise car. Maybe your car is broke down. Maybe your car has a lot of miles on it. Maybe you don't want to put miles in your car. Chances are you don't need Enterprise. With Uber Exchange, it's about less than $200 a month. I have a roommate that pays $180 a week. But then there's also insurance, so you may want to add, $200 a month on top of that. So maybe it's $250 a week, maybe it's $225 a week, $230 a week. Uber Exchange is not a bad deal. All right. Why did I say Uber Enterprise is a good deal? Uber Enterprise is a good deal for someone like me who is not a full-time Uber driver. Okay, I work for a bunch of different random startups. Okay, I blog about a few on YouTube. I don't vlog about them all. This would be a good deal for someone who wants to work like a week out of the month. All right, you know that it's going to be really busy and you want to work. All right, now this may sound crazy to a lot of people because most people in the U.S. have cars, all right? But if you live in San Francisco, you live in New York, you live in Chicago, you live in DC, chances are you may not have a car. You may know how to drive, but you may not have a car just because where you live, there's this thing called public transportation and you don't need a car. All right? I'm making this video for those people who don't need a car. All right? Majority of people in this country need a car because public transportation in the US sucks. But if you live in those five cities in the U.S. where public transportation exists, this Enterprise deal may work for you because you don't have to own a car. You can just rent a car for a week, drive like crazy for that 1 week, make like $2,000. The rest of the 3 weeks, you can do other random startup gigs. You can travel the world for 3 weeks with the $2,000 you just made in 1 week. This idea is not for normal people. This idea is more for like your solo entrepreneur type guy. If you have a family, chances are it may be a little bit harder for you to switch all the time. You may want something that's more concrete, But for someone like me, I switch up all the time. All right, I never do the same gig like constantly because this week Uber is paying more. Next week, Postmates has this bonus. Next week, this other startup has this bonus. Next week, this startup has that bonus. I'm that type of guy. I like to switch around. And the thing I really like about the Enterprise deal is they make it easy for you because it's $281 a week. But at the end of the week, let's say you made $1,500 with Uber. Let's say you use $100 worth of gas. That's really easy to subtract. You don't have to subtract any mileage. You don't have to, add in insurance. You don't have to add in stuff like oil changes and car washes and registration that you have to pay once a year. With the Enterprise deal, there's no registration. Like you don't have to do all of that. You just rent the car for a week. You take the car back when you're done. I mean, simple as that. If you have another car and your car works good, why would you pay, roughly $1,000 a month to rent a car? Why would you do that? I mean, I think this is a good deal. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that don't believe that car depreciation is real. But believe me, car depreciation exists. And if it don't get you today, it'll eventually get you if you continue driving for Uber. But I don't know, just wanted to make a quick video to throw that out there that this is definitely not the best deal for everyone. But I'm mainly speaking about my market, San Francisco market. I don't live in Iowa. I don't live in Florida. I don't live in all these other markets. So I don't really know the potential of profit. Okay. I'm just mainly talking about San Francisco Bay Area, area around the Bay.
Young ones